This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Paramatch, and Local Lifestyle.
It's Musin to bowl it. Bangs it in, and that's a cracking shot. Well, stand and deliver stuff from Jamal Sadun. The bowler sliding around. This one's whipped away, just gets it over the mid-wicket. There's going to be 4 more runs. Vinny Sanders been lurking around as well. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. Happy New Year to everyone. As this one, well, gets smashed away. Manos riba from the arbitro. Well, I mentioned Maximo in the chat. Well, there's a Maximo out there as well. Once again, down the leg side, and that's just easy pickings, isn't it? Both these left-handers. This time it's down the ground. It should be 1 bounce, and it just stops in front of. Oh, that's been picked up beautifully, and that will go all the way. Manos arriba from the arbitro. Arriba is always says mass. Just not bowling in the right areas. That's in the slot. Jamal Sudan. And asking the question and gone. The finger goes up from the umpire. The batter can't believe it. And he's saying, really? And yeah, the ump is saying, yeah. Tracy says, yeah, you got to go. Let's have a look at this again. This one does come back. And maybe just catches a little. Now, does it carry? That's the other thing, whether this carries or not. And I think it just gets the gloves underneath. So the 2 umpires work well together. You see Tracy having a quick look at square, and Abdul gives the nod, and the finger goes up. So the breakthrough does come, and they needed that breakthrough. So Kalugala goes for 11. And there's an edge. It's going to fly over the short third man. It's going to be 4 runs. Up in the air, but once again, this is going to get over. Hit hard, forget it, 4 runs. There's no way that's being stopped. That's a really nicely timed shot out on the offside. Oh, that's a shocking fielding. Short and just helped along. 4 more. Thank you very much. This is another one that gets whipped away. It's going to be 4 more. Weather now. It's another being whipped away. Fielder's got work to do here. Can they get there? No. Perfectly placed in between the 2. Gone. Jagade Pate style. Full straight. And hits the stumps hard. And that's what you need to do. So, Shah Khalid knocking those over. So that's going to be the end of Pathirana. Comes in, and well, there's a grunt from the bowler. But, well, he might be grunting. The batter is doing the hitting. And the second ball goes to the boundary. And now this one is a bit of an inside edge, and nothing the wicketkeeper can do about that. The fielder comes across. There's another grunt. Can't be out. And it won't be anyway because it's out of the ground. That's what's out. It's another 6. Swings hard. Clobbers it. Wazishan Khan, after bowling his first ball and shattering the stumps, probably thought, is going to be my day. And that's what I was talking about. So it's okay. When I can see the change in the field there because you're probably acknowledging that the strength maybe of Roshan is on the offside. But I'm surprised he gets another over, to be honest. This one is blasted away. Balle, kinna zona. Shaka lagya. And it's in the zone. It's an easy hit. But Jamal Sudan, who just seems to be in very good form, and he looks pretty relaxed out there as well. And there's another one whipped away. This is going to be 4 more. And he goes up in the air. Opportunity and taken. So Sadun, who looked like he was going to comfortably get to his half century, goes for the big hit, and he gets caught brilliantly, really. I think that might even be the captain out there, is it, that takes the catch? Yeah, it is. SLL Ahmed makes no mistakes, and Jamal Sudan, who batted beautifully, will go for 47. And gone. Well bowled. Gets his where it needs to be, and that's what you're going to be bowling. So this one, straight on the pegs. Might have got a little bit of bat onto that, not 100% sure, but there's no doubt about the end result. The stumps do get knocked over. The clock has disappeared from a moment. So that's pretty hard, and Sohail Ahmed, he can't stop this one. It's going to be 4 runs. And this one's been hit better. Oh, well. That's well hit. That's really, really cracking shot. Well, that's quite an interesting shot. It actually will go all the way. Bangs this one into the deck. It's a dot ball, and that will conclude the innings. So the Sri Lankan Lions finish on a very healthy 155 for 4. I'll be looking with that score to start their 2024 campaign. Here. Okay, well, that's a nice looking shot. It's going to certainly test the fielders. It's up, and it will go all the way. It's going to be 6 runs. And if you can hit straight down the ground, then you're going to get some success. And, well, this is conclusive. It's going to be a first baller for Mohammed Huzaifa. It's going to be another golden duck in the day. And, well, that's where you got to be. Full straight, knock them over. And I think we maybe saw a little bit of a Ronaldo celebration there from Udianga as well. Well, there's Golden Derek. Batter comes in and hits down the ground, and we get 6 runs. Well, there you go. That's what the European Cricket Network is all about. Cricketainment, that's what we bring you. There's no messing around. And he sort of hits this one. And Shayan Khan on the walk. It's quite an incredible strike. Hit hard down the ground. That's 6 runs. That's out of here. There's another one that will have to be retrieved from the olive trees. All over us. Okay, this is another one that's been hit pretty well. It's sailing and will also go all the way. So one step and bang. Hard down the ground. Okay, high up in the air. Don't think this will go to hand. Can they stop the boundary? And no, it's going to be 4. And now the third, who's also very straight, can't get to this either. So I think they need to rethink this. And there's nobody stopping this. There's this one. It's going to sail over. There's going to be 6 more runs. That is the over that the Qalandars needed. Well, this is quite an incredible shot. Oh yaar, lamma pa ke shakka maar ditta. Hello, dekh lo. Well, he hits a 6 lying down on his backside. Never seen anything like this before. Have a look at this, folks. He says, who needs to be standing up? I'm just going to lie down and hit it. Well, that is quite an amazing shot. This is firmly struck, and there's going to be 4 more. They've got to get this field right for me. That's hit hard. That's absolutely clobbered. What a hit this is from Khan. And it's that, I think, attempted slower delivery. But he gets that sweeter. And the wicket, and this is going to fly to the boundary. Hard and out of here. That is big. That's going to go all the way to the other ground. And if memory serves me right, it's like a football pitch over that part of the ground where some of the youngsters practice. Okay, now that's the issue with this field. Nobody at third, so goes for the shot, catching opportunity and taken. Really good catch. Very well judged. And when you see this again, the key here from Akila Kalugala is he's not tempted to run in. So many times when we see fielders in this position, watch him here now. There he is, he's walking in and he just assesses, gets in line with it, takes the catch. Great work also from Spring Productions. And of course, we have the best production team in the world. Go beyond 90 seconds, then it's 5 penalty runs. This has been hit pretty well and not going to be stopped. And it's going to be a delightful shot for 4 runs. More than 60 seconds, but not 90. It's penalty runs. And if it's over 90, it can be out. But at the moment, well, higher. Down the ground, this one should be taken and will be. No mistakes this time. Akila Kalugula takes his second catch. He said that he probably should have had the one before, which he put down. But no mistakes. Gets himself in a good position. Does Kalugala and takes the catch. Kumara high in the air, but he strays down the leg side. And this one, get the feeling, will go all the way up 6 runs. And, swivels around this and hits it well. Prashant Patel now, as I said, well, maybe Prashant, he did take that single. High. 3 out of 3. Yep, no problems. It will be. As Akila gets the wicket of Prashant. I think this time he scoops this up, doesn't he? Doesn't quite get the big hit in. And Akila, well, he is Akila, isn't he? Give him a chance, and he takes it. And Kalugala picks up his 3rd catch. And it's a good one to get because Prashant Patel will go for 7. And that's going to be 4 runs. It's a real loosener, this one. This is going to be a test and not going to be able to get there is Chamal Sudan. So the captain is trying to still keep his team in it. To do that, he's got to keep going sort of almost at supersonic pace. Doesn't mean that you start to play rash shots and give your wicket away. It's this one. Well, nothing rash about that. There's going to be 6 more. Plenty of boundaries here, that's for sure. And, it's been a good high-scoring contest, this one. Remember, the Kalandars were in this all the way up until the halfway point. The next match is scheduled to start in around about 10 minutes' time, but I don't think that's going to happen as this one also gets blasted away for another 6. Sain Ahmed, the captain, I mentioned him before the start of this match. 179 runs he scored in the series last year. He was behind Prashant Patel, 221, who was their leading scorer. High. Good luck. Where's this going to drop? Well, it's going to drop over the run. Now, this is all about the wind. There is that wind, as I've talked about. The wind does blow straight into me here, which means that it's behind the ball. And I think, though that goes up in the air, I think the wind just carries it over the rope. So 6 more. Well, this is another one that's been absolutely muscled over for 6 more. So we've had 4 legal deliveries here, and all 4 have gone for 6. This over so far from Chamal Sudan has gone 6 wide, then 6, 6, 6. And that'll be it. So once again, gets the ball in the right areas. That's where Khan has been a little bit suspect with the ball. That's outside the off. He loses his shape, doesn't he? And more often than not, doesn't get back onto ball.